Hey, what's going on, YouTube? And friends. Wow. So it's been a while. It's been like a while since my last post, actually. I believe the last time I talked to you guys, I told you when I was leaving to come out to California, and just want to let everybody know who doesn't already know that I have made it safely to California, or as safe could possibly be. Funniest stories ever in the world. But yep, I've been here since Monday the 22nd. I arrived at night, and I've just kind of been looking for jobs, doing that whole getting on top of my game thing. A little bit about my trip. It was the most insane trip I've ever been on in my entire life. First off, I wake up late. I'm hungover from the night before. You know, the goodbye party night. So I'm hungover. So I get there late. And no, I didn't get there late, but I wake up late. My friend comes, and I have like this declining balance from my school to try to cash and use. And I go to the school at like 9:30. All right, because I was supposed to leave at 9:30, but I couldn't leave at 9:30 because the night before I left my computer, my laptop, in my friend's car. So he was on his way bringing that to me. So we went to the Nova Southeastern. We go to the Starbucks to use my card, and everything is closed except for the store and like Starbucks. I have like $600 I need to use. Can't use it because I can't order anything. So I go to the store to try to find duct tape because my bag was all busted. I couldn't get a suitcase. And I go to the store to try to get duct tape, and they have no duct tape in this store. Like, they've got all kinds of tapes. No duct tape in this store. So we go back to the house where I was staying. My friend finally shows up with a computer, and you know, I'm like, well, maybe we can find some duct tape at the dorms. So we drive over to the dorms. I go to the office asking for duct tape. We find duct tape. We wrap my bag up in duct tape. Yay. Head off to the airport. We get there, and you know, I'm standing in line. First off, I can't find the right line. It's been forever since I've been into an airport, so I can't find the right line. I'm going from line to line to line. Everyone's directing me in all different ways. I finally get into the right line. I go up to the guy. You know, he asked me for my ID. I show him my ID. I put my bag down. It's under 50 pounds. I'm like, yes, good to go. And he looks at me and he goes, all right, that'll be $15. And brief interjection. I'm a poor ass dude right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason I left Florida is because of my financial struggles. Because I didn't, you know, like, the job I had was crappy. I couldn't work 40 hours, and I didn't really feel like getting into another sales job out there, since that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm a poor ass dude right now. But that's neither here nor there. This guy's for $15. I have no $15 for my bag to get checked in. So he's like, well, you need $15, so why don't you go over there and figure it out and come back and we'll get you checked in. He gave me my ticket, though. And then I call my mom. My mom's like ranting and raving about how she was right and how I should have called and yada, yada, yada. You know, like, you know, as supportive as moms are. And then, you know, we asked the guy if we can do it over the phone, and he's like, no. I looked this guy dead in the eyes, and I swear to you, I looked this guy dead in the eyes, and I'm like, you really hate me, don't you? And he's like, hey, I'm just doing my job. And I hate that word now. I hate that phrase, I'm just doing my job. I don't know when people's jobs, you know, like part of the job description was, big bold print, be an asshole to patrons. Nice. Can't wait to get that one. But yeah, so I'm talking to my mom. I try to call my friend who dropped me off. I tried to call him back, but he was already like close to home, and it was like he has to go to work, so it's not like he could just hit a U-turn and come all the way back down to Miami. You know, so I asked the guy, you know, I'm talking to my mom, and I asked the guy, like, hey, man, is there any other options that I have, you know, to get this luggage to me? And the guy looks at me, and he goes, well, you can dump them or just reschedule your flight. And let me tell you guys something. I was not about rescheduling my flight. So, with that being said, I threw away all my clothes. About $500 worth of clothes in a bag, all gone. Throwing them away, bag and all, throwing them away. So I get past that. Little ordeal, and I am going through pat down, and I don't know the pat down procedure since everyone's a terrorist now. So they pat me down. They made me take off my belt. They made me take off my shoes, my socks, all that stuff. I'm sure people who travel, you guys know. I didn't know how to take my computer out of my bag, so they make me go to the back of the line to re-put my bag in separate from my computer. And then they found, like, in one of my little bags, I had, like, this Axe body wash. And the guy looks at me and he goes, hey, you can't have this on the plane, so you either need to go check it in, which even if I did check my bag in, I don't know how I was going to check that in with my stuff. He was like, you either need to go check it in or throw it away. I was like, please throw it away. I've already thrown away half my life. So, you know, we do that. And mind you, the entire time I'm hungover. I'm chilling. So, you know, I'm finally sitting down after it took me about 30 minutes to find my, you know, the gate that I was at. I'm sitting down and I'm hungover. I have a headache. You know, I just want to sleep. And I finally get on the plane. I'm sleeping. I wake up to get a bottle of water, and I'm like, "Hey, can I get some water? I have a headache." And she goes, "Yeah, sure. Do you want to purchase a bottle, or do you just want a cup of water?" I was like, "What the fuck? Purchase a bottle? I mean, what happened to the good old days when, you know, that stuff was free, man? It just, here you go, complimentary. It was charged to your, like, $1 billion ticket." So I'm like, oh, let me just get a cup of water, please. So we get a cup of water. I get off that plane. The next plane, I didn't know what was going on. Like, it was delayed. I fell asleep, but the flight was 30 minutes late. And, like, they had problems jacking some guy into a panel where he could talk, and I don't know what they were doing. And then people were coming in from Paris, and they had a connecting flight, so we were waiting, and it was just really, really weird. And then, you know, we finally land, and you would think that the moment I touch down, because everybody swears this is where I want to be, it's not where I want to be. It's kind of where, in my life, it's where I have to be. But you'd think that when I touch down, I'd be all ecstatic and happy, and yay, no. Took my ride 30 minutes to find me, because San Francisco airport is a really huge airport if you've never been, and there's apparently an upstairs and a downstairs level, so my ride couldn't find me because she was downstairs and I was upstairs, and we didn't know that there was an upstairs and a downstairs. So she's telling me she's in front of, like, U.S. Airways, and I'm like, I'm in front of U.S. Airways, and we're just having some really long conversation about it until one of us, well, she actually decided to ask first. And she asked for, you know, if there's somewhere else to pick people up, and the lady told her there's an upstairs and a downstairs. So eventually she found me and brought me to my current destination, where everything's pretty solid so far. I've applied for mad jobs. Got a little dog over here that hates everything and everyone so far because it's a week new and it's gotten taken away from its, like, family and what have you. So it's, like, really snappy and jumpy. So it's like keeping to herself. So I'm trying to bring her out of her shell today. I took her out of the bathroom where she's been for the longest while, and taking care of her. So yeah, that's pretty much what's up. I'm here. I'm safe. I'm doing my thing. So you guys know the deal. Comment me, add me, whatever. There will be many more posts to come. I'm actually gonna do one this weekend. A little bit of me goofing off with my niece and maybe the mutt. And yeah, so thanks for all the support of all you guys who have wished me luck out here. Right back at you in all your endeavors, just in case, you know, we don't talk again or whatever happens. But yeah, I will be seeing you guys, and I love you. Peace out.
DJ Khaled, we the best season as return. Cause I'm out here grinding. I do this for the streets, the runners. Cause I'm out here